All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What's up, everybody? Big Marley 3 from SHIPIT Nation here to break down the Week 11 NFL Primetime Slate for you guys. Hopefully you already signed up over at SHIPITNation.com with the discounts I have been offering up until now because I don't have any for you this week. However, we have been absolutely crushing it. Members and staff are posting big wins in the Discord every night. It is the best Discord in the industry, and we have tools and projections for all sports. Only $69 a month. So go sign up if you haven't yet and get in on these big wins. Once you sign up, you will get access to this 4-hour educational video from our guys, Hoop and Tambo. They're two of the best in the industry, and they're giving away all their secrets in this 4-hour video. Hoop talks about winning the Millie Maker last year, and Tambo crushes qualifiers and live finals. So he talks about his strategies for those. And he is actually in Miami right now, ready to compete in the King of the Beach live final. So good luck in that, Tambo. They also have a 2-hour NBA course to learn from as well. So there is no better time to sign up. You get all sports for just one price. All right, let's get into this 2-game primetime slate. The Sunday night game is the Vikings at the Broncos. The Broncos are 2.5-point home favorites. And we have a 43-point game total in this one. The Vikings have won their last 5 games in a row, and they could get Justin Jefferson back this week. The Monday night football game should be the one that most people are looking to stack up this week. So I'm fine taking some shots on this game instead to be different. I'm okay targeting either side of the ball, but I do prefer the Vikings personally. Joshua Dobbs is averaging over 25 DraftKings points in the last 3 weeks, and he has a good matchup here against Denver. Alexander Madison is questionable with a concussion, but he is only 5,400 in the best matchup he could ask for. But if he sits, then I really like Ty Chandler at 5,300. I don't know if I'm going to get up to the $8,600 Jefferson if he is back this week in his first game with Dobbs, but I think the ownership would really decide it for me. If he's going to be low owned, then I'm in. If he is chalky, then I'm out. I do like Jordan Addison either way, though. And they also have KJ Osborne back this week. He's only $4,200, so I like him. And then probably my favorite Viking of the week would be TJ Hawkinson. He looks like the second best tight end in the league. He's getting fed each week, and he has a great matchup here. So I like him a lot at $5,100. And then the Broncos side of the ball, if I'm using Russell Wilson, I think it's just easier to stack him up. I really only want one or both of Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy, but that's really it on the pass catchers for the Broncos. And then my favorite play on the Broncos this week would be Javonte Williams at $5,600. He has had 55 total touches in the last 2 games. He's really getting unleashed, and I like to stack him with the Broncos DST. However, the Vikings DST stacked up with Ty Chandler is the same price as Williams and the Broncos. So I like either of those, especially if I am stacking up this Monday night game. But that Monday night football game is a rematch of last year's Super Bowl where the Chiefs won 38-35. The Chiefs are 2.5-point home favorites here, with a 45.5-point game total. And the Chiefs have the highest team total at 24. I mean, this is a great game to stack up if we can't afford it, but it's expensive. I do think the Eagles are the easier team to stack now that Dallas Goedert is out, most likely. Now that that's the case, I think it's really just A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith that I'm looking to throw into hurt stacks. I'm fine with either or both if I can afford it, but that's a really hefty price to pay for those 3 guys. But that's really, and then I also like DeAndre Swift a lot at running back. I'm fine throwing him into hurt stacks with one of those wide receivers. But if I'm not using Hurts on this slate, I think I'm going to just lock DeAndre Swift into my lineups there. But it's just those 4 guys for me on the Eagles this week. They are all expensive, though. And then the Chiefs, we have the obvious stack with Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce. I like that stack a lot, but so will everybody else. And then people will also use Rashee Rice at 4,800. But the way to get different with Chief stacks would be to try and throw in one of these really cheap wide receivers. They have Tony, Hardman, MVS, and Watson for all 3,300 or less. I prefer just going down to a Watson or MVS probably. But I would say it's the opposite order for me. Go Watson, MVS, Hardman, Tony. I think if you get one of those and you can get it right, you're going to be different from the rest of the field. And then Isaiah Pacheco, he's been good this year, but he's $6,300. I just think it's going to be hard to pay that price on this short slate when I'm going to pay up at tight end. I want to get to one of these expensive wide receivers as well. So instead of using Pacheco, I think I would rather just pay down for a Jerick McKinnon at 4,600, and I think he could be tossed into Patrick Mahomes stacks as well. But those are all of the players I will be rostering on this primetime slate. I can't imagine not having at least one Kelce Swift mini stack on this short slate, but all of my plays and notes are posted over at SHIPITNation.com. You get all sports for one low price, so you guys can play more and pay less. I will be back next week with another primetime slate breakdown, but if you guys can hit that like and subscribe button for us, it really helps out. Good luck on this 2-game slate. I hope to see some Ship It logos up top. Thanks for listening. Go ship something.